What's up, pedal nerds, nerdellas, nerdizels, and in this case, boosty people. That's you. You're a boosty person. I don't know. Not busty, boosty. Get your head out of the gutter. Mind? I don't know. The ruby red booster. First of all, it's pretty. I'm not into red, but if you could see this, it's kind of like brushed aluminum, but then painted. It's a very pretty pedal, which shouldn't matter, but it does because that's how we roll. We like the pretty things on our boards. Now, what is it? It's the magical treble booster, but also a booster that just adds boost in dB, I think, up to, let me get my cheat sheet out, 40 if I read that correctly. But then it can also distort. And it's kind of, I don't quite exactly what it's doing. It's also a booster, which internally you can switch on and off. Comes with rubber feet. In a pretty box with a nice little manual that looks like the pedal, which that's kind of neat. It is just neat. So what else do we have? Specifications, it draws, I don't know, signal to noise ratio, who really cares? It doesn't say how much. Oh, 6 milliamps. It draws 6 milliamps. Easily daisy chainable. So here's what we have. We have the Diezel Powell on clean with a tiny bit of reverb going into the Torpedo Studio, being driven by my PRS Modern Eagle 2 because we got single coil humbucker, all this stuff, and it's a nice guitar, that's why. So right now I'm on single coil in the front, and if you want to use it as a treble booster, says the manual, get master all the way up, get boost all the way down, and then play with the treble. Hence, it then treble boosts. Here's the clean sound. That Powell is a good amp. So let's boost the treble. For clean, maybe not. I actually really don't know what to do with the treble booster. I'm gonna find out in the course of this review. Because really, what do I know about pedals? Nothing! We're gonna crank the Powell into channel 2 in a bit and do the same stuff we're doing now, but with channel 2. If you want to use it as a boost, it says get treble all the way down and then adjust boost to your liking with master all the way up. So let's do that. See that Powell can be pushed beautifully. Yes, that's the clean channel. And that's what happens when you push it with a booster. is as thick a sound as you can possibly get. That is, whoo, it's, yeah, all the way. Maybe a little bit too much there. So what if I said something about as distortion, set boost to maximum and adjust the level output level with master to unity. Okay, so if I don't want to push the amp now, so I'm getting master down, and now I can actually use it as a distortion pedal. That thick sound. Did I mention it's also a buffer? You can use it as a clean, just buffer. So if you're not boosting, let's get all this down. How does this work? It's probably buffer. I'm an idiot. You don't turn it on. It's probably just... Yeah, when it's bypassed, it'll be a buffer. So off and it'll buffer, which is nice. High quality buffer for free in it. Or what do you mean for free? I mean, it's you pay for it, but still, buffer included. You don't need an extra one. Nice. So treble boost, boost, and distortion-y kind of a thing. Now, of course, let's see how it flies with a driven sound. That's the Diezel Powell Channel 2 mid-gain. It's a Diezel. It already kind of packs a punch there. So, let's see how a treble... Actually, no, it's not. This thing was on. Why didn't you say so? Treble boost. Thins out a tiny bit in the low end, but adds a bit of bite. Nice! I know what Peter Diezel is gonna say. Oh, I like bass. I like a lot of bass in my amps. And he likes the bass, and that's okay, Peter. But you could, at the touch of a foot something, have less bass, because, you know, sometimes you need less bass. Him and his deep thing there. You can get this thing to be so fucking big. But sometimes you don't want this. Or we're just boosting it. I'm definitely not in my best playing situation today, but that's not what these demos are about. They're about showing you what the pedal can do, which that's what it can do, and let's talk about it. So, technically, a booster pushes your amp into more. It does this beautifully, it does this very faticiously. The boost section definitely adds a lot of oomph, a lot of this, what I have going on here, which I gotta get rid of, to the amp. The treble thins out the oomph, gives you a little bit more bite. Beautiful, if you need that. And if you roll back the master, crank up the boost, you have to, of course, read in how to use that. Then you can actually use it as a distortion and have a drive pedal. Built-in buffer, way cool. Matte Professor quality, cool color. It's not necessarily the pedal that's going to inspire you to new heights. It's between, like a buffer. A buffer is just a tool. It's no fun. It does a job. Some delays, some drives, they inspire you to greatness. This is in between somewhere. It's a tool because you need to push your amp. You need a little bit more bitiness. That's something that you need for certain situations, and you have to buy a tool for that. But then that tool transforms your amp into something that it wasn't before, and that's where the inspiration comes in. So I would say, as a booster, that sounds like that thing and not anything else. It's a unique box. Matt Professor recommended. Beautiful presentation, good quality, does the job. See you guys.